Yeah, your boy got it. Scarlet and Violet Switch OLED edition. Let's get on with the video. All right, ladies and gentlemen, try it again. All right, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. This is your boy Drew, and today's day is Wednesday, November the 9th. So it's late at night right now, but I gotta record this video as soon as possible. So what's going on here? Now, a number of weeks back, I gave you guys my review of the Daily Adventure Incense. So basically, I'm talking about the things that I like about it and the things that I don't like about it and what they need to do to make changes to make it better. Now, until those changes are made, or whatever the case may be, I got some tips and trips.
What is the matter with you?
I got some tips and tricks on how to help you guys out on utilizing the Daily Adventure Incense. So with all that said, let's get straight into it. So before you even get started, here's the one thing you need to do. You want to sort your Pokemon by most recent. So as you can see over there, here's the game and here's how it's looking right now. Ooh, hold up, let me check this real quick. That is not shiny. Boo, it says. Now, what you want to do is you want to go to your Pokemon storage, and right now it's set on my highest CP Pokemon rather, from the highest to the lowest. We're gonna change that from that to recent. So now it's showing me my latest Pokemon that I caught. So this is the most recent Pokemon that I caught, and all the way at the bottom is the oldest Pokemon that I caught. You want it set on that first. Now the next thing you want to do is you want to go into settings, and then you want to go to, where is it at? AR. And you want to make sure that AR Plus is not on. You want that off. You want that off. Those two things are very important. Now, why is that? Because when you activate your instance, here's what will happen. Because normally when you activate your instance and you don't do none of this stuff, you're gonna have this screen. This is taking time just to get from this point right here to that point right there. That's too much time wasted right there. Now, again, I need a Pokeball. I need a Pokeball because I'm on the clock. Now, if you were to turn AR mode on, which is the thing you need to do, turn AR mode on, and it's not AR Plus. Now let's back up and let's check this Lunatone real quick. Bam! I'm already at my Pokeball. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to launch the Pokeball. So let's go back to that Century real quick. Bam! I'm ready to go. And then bam, I can easily catch it and I'm done. Look how quick that is. Look how quick that is. We'll get more on that in a second. Now, I mentioned this in my review video, but another thing that you would need to do is to walk in a straight line and power walk. So as of late, I noticed that the spawns are happening more quickly now, which is why I will explain the whole AR mode and sort your Pokemon by most recent and all that stuff. I will explain that in a second, which brings me to my next point. Quick catch. You saw me do a quick catch, so let me click on this real quick to glare me out. And watch this. Quick catch. Boom. At this point, you should know how to do the quick catch. So again, let me show you guys how you do that real quick. So you want to hold either the berry icon, which is on the left, or the Pokeball icon, which is on the right. You want to hold them down and then grab your Pokeball in the middle, and then you're going to launch it. Let go of the icon, escape from that menu, and then run for that Pokemon. And then either you caught it right there or you didn't. Now this is why you want the Pokemon by most recent, because look at that. I can check very quickly to see if I caught it or not. So all of this is basically cutting down the amount of time it takes for you to encounter a Pokemon, catch a Pokemon, and checking whether or not you got it or not. It all can be done within mere seconds. So check and look at this real quick. Tauros. Boom. And I'm done. Did I catch it? No, I did not. Okay, let's try it again. See how, look how quick this is. All right, did I catch it this time? Fun, yes I did. Now obviously I had the you know, the tabs right there, but look how quick that was. That was measly like 3 seconds, if that, to encounter a Pokemon, capture that Pokemon, or to do the quick catch glitch rather, and then check to see if you caught it or not. And if you even didn't catch it, it'll take you another 3 seconds to try and capture it another time. You may have to use the berry, whatever the case may be. So this is all time, you know, reducing the amount of time it takes to you spending on one Pokemon, because now you can continue your power walk, and then another Pokemon will be spawning just like that. Like, I believe today's the 9th. So on the 7th, while I was walking, I encountered 25 Pokemon, which is either tied for the most amount of Pokemon I have caught and encountered while walking. So this is very, very important if you're trying to get the most amount of spawns to pop up during your Daily Adventure Incense, meaning you can try to encounter the Galarian legendary birds, and possibly more than one. So there you go with that. Now, if you're walking somewhere where you may have to make a turn, or you may have to make a complete U-turn, go the other way, like I do when I walk around my neighborhood. I walk down a straight line, go down that way, and then around the halfway mark, I make a U-turn and go back to my house. So what I recommend you do in that case is this. You keep walking until Pokemon spawn from the instance, and then at this point, turn around and start walking back. So let me show you again. At that point, turn around, start walking back. Because now, while you're capturing this Pokemon, which is again, like 3 seconds or less, or whatever the case may be, now the game is registering the fact that you just changed course. So it's in the process of registering that change of course while you're doing the encounter and while you're capturing that Pokemon. So instead of you turning around up here, and the fact that it's doing the whole registering that you changed course and messing up your spawns, you can do that as soon as that Pokemon spawned up. Boom, turn around or make that tunnel wrapper, and then go ahead and try to capture this, and then bounce out. And at this point, the game should have you in the middle of your turn, and then you should still be straight, because it's gonna take a little bit of time before that Pokemon that you're trying to capture despawns, and then you're going to encounter a new one fairly quickly, if I do say so myself. So there you go with that. Now, if you don't care that you could potentially get a good IV Pokemon from your Daily Adventure Incense, or you could get a hundo. If you don't care about getting the hundos or the good IVs or the PvP IV Pokemon, you don't have to capture every single Pokemon that spawns from your instance to encounter the bird. Like, if anybody tell you that, no, that is not true at all. That is not accurate. There have been times where I only caught 2 Pokemon, and then the next one just happened to be the Galarian bird. It spawned. So you don't have to capture every single Pokemon from your Daily Adventure Instance to encounter the bird. Now, if you want to, that's on you, but you don't have to do that to try and make a bird appear. That's not going to work. And speaking of things that not going to work, once upon a time, I came up with a theory, like back in August, maybe early September, that you have to be walking outside during the evening time for them to spawn, because there was like a stretch point where they were spawning, like either every day or every other day when I would go out in the evening times. So we're talking like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night or whatever, and they'll be spawning. Well, that might have been true back then, but now, no, they can spawn at any time, during the night or during the day. The last time I saw a Galarian bird, and I caught it, it was the Moltres, it was during the day, and that was when Black Adam came out. Good movie, by the way. But nevertheless, that was the last time I saw the bird. It was in the middle of the day, which brings me to my next point, and that is this. You don't have to be at an exciting place to get them to spawn. So from July 25th, which is when this feature first made its way into Pokemon Go, up to the day I took my trip to Tampa, which was on August 16th or 17th. I forgot what night this was. But nevertheless, I did not encounter any Galarian birds in that in between. I haven't. So I was like, and I was mostly around here. So I'm like, yo, do I have to be outside of Michigan? Do I have to be somewhere where a bunch of Pokemon spawn, where a lot of exciting spawns take place, like at Santa Monica or at the Renaissance Center downtown Detroit? Like, what's going on here? And then when I left Michigan and went to Tampa, and I saw all those exciting spawns, 2 Galarian birds popped up. First time I saw a Galarian bird, and I managed to see 2 of them in the same instance. And I thought, yo, maybe I have to be somewhere exciting for that to happen. Nope. Sometime after that, I went back to my usual walk around the neighborhood. They would spawn here. In fact, when I was at the movies and I was walking around, the birds spawned there. And I wouldn't necessarily call that a exciting spot for spawns. So they could spawn at any time. There's no method to try and get the birds to spawn, as far as I know of anyway. But there are methods to try to get the most amount of spawns you can get from your Daily Adventure Incense. So, and I just presented them all to you right there. Now let me go back to the power walk. I talked about this in my review video as well. So the power walking, we talk about you walking at a certain rate. That's still the same, even though I truly believe that they changed the spawns in terms of now they spawning much quicker and more of them are spawning now. But again, not everybody is capable of doing a power walk for 15 minutes straight, which sucks. I talked about that in my review video. So there you go there. Again, when it comes to the whole power walking method, try to go as fast as you can with your walk. Otherwise, you may have to go to an empty parking lot at night where there's nobody around and slowly drive around, or get somebody to drive you and they can go 25 miles per hour or less. So that's all the tips and tricks that I have for you guys regarding the Daily Adventure Incense and the Galarian Legendary Birds. And I'm gonna call it a wrap. So with all that said, y'all know what this is. This is my new J Gatsby, aka New Stephen A. Smith, saying peace out, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Yeah. I got some tips and trips.
What is the matter with you?
Thanks, man. After you subscribe to the channel, make sure you click the bell icon so you never miss a new video or a live stream ever again. Thanks, guys.
Lewis the trainer, articulating paint. With my tongue, I done things that people said I can't. Now they rank 'em with the elite, but it's for the people, and victory is part of defeat. Cause when you get back on your feet, then you try again. Learn from mistakes, show 'em that I got what it takes, and I'm dying to win. I'ma hit and move away.